Hey, good morning. It is Thursday, the 16th. I've been looking at some of your waves assignments that you've handed in, and it seems like there are some pretty common questions. So I got myself a little whiteboard from school and I put it on an easel that my daughter had when she was little, and I thought I'd just draw out some things for you. Okay, so first of all, when you were doing that assignment, it was asking you to define and to sketch things. So the first thing was amplitude. Okay, can you see that? Oh, dang it. Sorry, you know I'm a little clumsy. Okay, so amplitude. So what is amplitude? All it is wave height. But what's important is how do we measure it? So if we had a wave, okay, this middle line, it has a couple names. Like on some of your papers, I actually called it midline, but it's also called rest. So the idea is, like, if I had a rope or a slinky and I'm laying it on the floor, it's here when it's not moving at all. And it's also called equilibrium. So those three terms mean this flat line right in the middle. Okay, that's all that. When you measure wave height, you go from rest to the top of a wave, and the top of the wave is called the crest. So this part, this is amplitude. But because that's the midline, it's the same if you measure from midline to the bottom, to the trough. So that's amplitude. So is that. And when you measure it on a wave, you actually just measure it. Like if we were in school, you would measure it with a ruler, use centimeters, okay? That's amplitude. The next question asked you about frequency. And I could tell a lot of you are Googling, which is good, that's a great skill, but I wanna know what's frequency when we're talking about waves. And so frequency, all it is how many waves go by every second. Okay, one wave per second, the unit for it is hertz. So one wave per second is 1 hertz. If I had 100 waves per second, 100 hertz. Okay. The next thing you had to do, I'm going to pause for a second and go get something to wipe this off. Okay. Okay. The next thing I believe was asking you about transverse and longitudinal waves. So a transverse wave is a wave where the vibration, and that's what we call that up-down, okay? The vibration is perpendicular to wave travel. Okay, so let's say Emily is standing here and Kobe is standing here, okay? And they have a slinky and there's rest, okay? So that is rest or equilibrium. And then Emily gives that slinky a shake and you get a wave. that wave travels from Emily to Kobe. So here is the direction of wave travel. From here to here, that's wave travel. But the slinky itself isn't going from Emily to Kobe. Like after a couple seconds, Emily still has hold on that slinky, right? So the wave traveled, the wave vibration was this way, up and down. So that is the direction of wave vibration, but the wave was going that way. So the vibration is perpendicular to wave motion, okay? The other kind of wave is longitudinal. And in a longitudinal wave, the vibration is in the same direction as wave travel. So if I take Emily again, there's Emily, here's Kobe, and if I, sorry, Kobe, I totally messed you up. Here's Kobe. Sorry, there we go. There's Kobe. I can't see it anyway, huh? There we go. Emily and Kobe. And this time, here's the rest again. But instead of going like this, she sends a pulse. She pushes and pulls it. What would happen is we'd have the slinky close together, and then the rings are far apart, and then close together and far apart. That sends like a pulse toward Kobe. Wave is traveling still this way. But now that vibration is the same way. Okay, vibration, same direction as wave travel. Now, just FYI, you'll need this later. Sound is like this. Sound is longitudinal. Light is like this. Light is transverse. The next question that people had kind of trouble with was medium. What's the medium? And I think that if you were Googling it, there are lots of definitions for medium, but when we're talking about waves, the medium is what carries the wave. What does it travel through? So in the illustration I just had, the slinky was the medium. If you were standing right here in the room next to me, air would be the medium that would be carrying my voice to. So it's whatever carries the wave, okay? And the last little bit was reflection. And so let's just say, once again, let's say we've got somebody, this is somebody sitting on the floor, right? And here's somebody else sitting on the floor. And this time, this person has like a book. Now, I'd love you to try this at home if you could. And they're both holding onto that slinky on the floor again. But if this person sends a wave, it hits the book and it bounces back. That is reflection. Okay, so that pretty much gets you through that one worksheet. If you have questions, please email me. Office hours are every day, but I'm going to put something out. I'm going to cancel today's because I have to go pick up a puppy today. I'm fostering a puppy that was picked up off the streets of Texas, and So I have to go get him today, so no office hours today, but every other day from 1 to 2, and the link and the password are on my homepage. Okay, hope you're doing great.